Hi everyone, Scooting007 here, and welcome back to more F1 2020. Well, it is time now to take on the British Grand Prix. That's right. After qualifying and free practice, we ended up in P2, so I hand it now over to Crofty. To get this started.
I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Alright, here we go. 52 laps at Silverstone. Let's kick it off.
We return once again then to the home of British motorsport and the birthplace of the Formula One World Championship. It's race day here at Silverstone and it's time for the British Grand Prix. Silverstone circuit then. It's 3.6 miles long and has a total of 18 corners. And of course, is no stranger to the rain. There won't be any DRS available in these conditions, but the Wellington and Hangar Straights are still good opportunities to tuck into the slipstream and make a pass. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, it's looking a bit cold out there, if I'm honest. These tyres have quite a narrow operating window in terms of the temperatures they need to extract the best grip. So with a cold track surface, it's going to be harder to keep those temperatures up, which will lead to lower grip and maybe more mistakes.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Iceman completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Sainz, Lando Norris, and Verstappen, Schumacher, Leclerc, Perez, and Esteban Ocon, Ricciardo, Stroll, Alexander Albon, and Vettel, Kvyat, Gasly, George Russell, and Roman Grosjean, Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Magnussen, and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Alright, well, I'm doing good after watching that, somewhat exciting race today at Baku. I just feel for what, Hamilton had it and then his brakes locked up on that. So we're just waiting for it to load up.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Yep. So we're going to go with the one stop.
Our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
Yep, same here. I thought his brakes caught on fire, though. That's the thing. So
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there.
Alright, I'll take 18 and 22, please. So, they did say the rain is going to clear up. I've got cold front tires, come on. And the funny thing about it is, I'm starting in P2, the same position Hamilton started in for this race. Alright, here we go. 52. Alright, 52 laps.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
No, they're showing on my end. And it's lights out and away we go. And I get off to a good start. Hamilton drops to P2. Valtteri Bottas in P2. In P3, followed by Carlos Sainz, and then Lando Norris in 4 and in P5. And we had a yellow flag a little bit there. No DRS right now for the time being because of the rain.
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
Coming through Maggots and Beckett's. Look at that, purples for Sector 1 and Sector 2. No Wow, and I have a fault on my DRS already. Like, what's going on here with that? But coming through. Turn. And already we have a 2-second gap over Sir Lewis Hamilton. There's a green for sector 2. Yep, I agree. That was a very good start. Weather report?
Repeat that. There's interference.
Weather report.
The radar's showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
So, in about 10 minutes time, in-game, the rain should be stopping. Yeah, it's not our usual suspects that were up there on the podium today, but lap number 3 already
We've
of
got
this.
a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button. You're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
Well, we're doing the one thing that Hamilton does best, setting fast laps after fast laps. Yeah, looking at the texture for the new game, oh man, does it look good.
I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being.
Yep, and you know EA's motto, if it's in the game, it's in the game. So I think, like I said, Michael Massey and Liberty Media basically told EA to stay out of it.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
There we are with a 10-second lead now over Hamilton. really not much to say, but the Grand Prix itself today was quite an interesting one, I can tell you that. You know, just like everyone else. I was rooting for Hamilton to win, and then he had that break. They should have not have done that standing start. They should have did a rolling start with that. So, lap 7. And we're going to be pitting on lap number 26. Or unless this rain lightens up.
Okay, I think the track will be drying out quite soon. Mind you don't burn out your tyres.
You got it, Jeff. Down the straight into Brooklands. I like that you have the name of the turn right there on that little hotel, I believe that is. So pit will be coming back out in P6. Whoa, and I went wide there for some reason.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
I'm doing that, Jeff. Jeff can really get on your nerves in this game, I'll tell you that much. Lap 10. Alright, the rain stopped. Track is still wet. So now we're in turkey conditions.
We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment. The gap to the car behind is 17.0 seconds.
Tire status?
The track is drying, but it's going to take a while to clear the standing water off the line. Don't start thinking about slicks just yet.
Weather report.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Inters seem like the fastest tyre for now.
And we have a yellow flag coming through Maggots and Beckett's. Oh no! Checo!
Safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up.
Checo is out of the Grand Prix. Let us see what happened. Yeah, looks like Checo's having engine trouble. And I'm gonna take it. Yeah, that's the race winner today is out of the race at Silverstone. But like we've said before, safety cars.
Okay, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
You know, like we've said before in this game, a safety car can really change everything. Mylanders are, just like we said in the race today, M. Tiller, Mylander's earning his pay, his keep today, even in the game. Way after I went through. So I gotta complete the lap because it came out after I completely passed the pit. So you know where can normally wait. That's gotta be our heart.
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Yeah, well, the penalty for that is just a drive-through. Now we don't have to worry about delta times anymore. So
we're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car.
yep, in this field, it's gonna be a while. For everyone else to catch up, because we're already through Maggots and Beckett's. Teammate status?
We're leading our teammate by 31.9 seconds. They're on fresh inters. They're in 7th. The time last lap was a 1:59.3.
So little spin out there. Alright, we got two cars that are lagging behind. So I think we're going to do one more lap.
Okay,
Nope.
The safety car is coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in Sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car is in the pit lane.
here we go. We're racing again. Hey, David, welcome. And another yellow flag. I collided with Hamilton? All right. Well, you just missed the safety car, and today's winner's already out of the Grand Prix.
It's time to utilize some of this energy.
And we're already on lap 14 here. So Sergio Perez out of the Grand Prix. Weather report?
Okay, the time last lap was a 2:23.4.
Weather report.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Eight, 9-second gap over Hamilton. Lap 14 of 52 coming to an end right here.
Okay, the weather's certainly eased off for the time being, but we've still got a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the inters for now.
Hamilton pitting. Let me check the race directory real quick. Let's see what Hamilton went to. So he's still on intermediates. Because I saw him pit. I just didn't know what he went in for. Down the straight. All right.
At the moment, the car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap.
I'm trying, you know, Jeff. I'm trying. Alright, so we'll be boxing in 10 laps time unless something comes up and says, hey, track's clear, we're changing the strategy. So far, no DRS has been enabled. The rain has stopped.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
And then watch him on the next lap say to come in. Come down the Hanger. I think this is either the Hanger or Wellington Straight. Alright, and... I think we're still working on getting that standing water off. That's what's flying off of my tires. Trying to get that water off the racing line. And let us see. No, I just thought of something funny, that's all. And like always for these live Let's Plays, I'm being wanted and needed by my cat Keiko. So Keiko has made herself known. I know you guys can't see her, but she's here with me. She's right here watching like she always does. Rooting me on to victory. Is this race going to be like that of Turkey, where it just stays completely on intermediates? I mean, if we stay on the intermediates long enough, they will become softs. Lap number 19, here we are. We're about not close to half distance. Alright. You know, it's been one crazy morning at the time of this stream, so that's why I seem a little off in my driving. But lap number 26 more, and then we pit. That mixed in with the rain conditions.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button more.
I'm doing that, Jeff. You gotta trust me. I know what I'm doing. Anyway, coming around this corner here, down the old Start Straight.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
Alright, there we go. DRS now labeled lap 21.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Gap to teammate behind is 20.2 seconds.
So we got a bunch of people going into the pits.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Confirm change.
Okay, copy that.
Well, I'm gonna be on the soft, so yeah. They're gonna be scrubbed. So this does count as a compound change. Coming around that DRS zone, we're actually not gonna need it. Bottas only 9 seconds behind.
Okay, it could be a risk with a circuit this greasy, but we think the slick might now be the quicker tyre. If you think you can keep it on the road, let's consider swapping over.
Ooh, just made it just in time for that. Anyway, first pit stop. First and only pit stop. Double
Mick
stack.
is in the pits. Mick in the pits. Go, go, go.
Lando Norris now has the lead of this Grand Prix.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
That was not what I was hoping for coming out of that pit stop.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Confirm change.
Understood, copy that.
I do not like that, not one little bit of what happened there, but it happened. You know, we spun coming out of the pit area, back onto the track. And there goes Baltas, not letting signs through. We're gonna have to get this fixed. And we're going to rewind that. But I still got it? There we go. Third time's the charm on that. So with everyone needing to at least pit again, and pit window strategy is open for that. We're gonna see, you know, thank you ASW for that.
Go now.
Oh, and we are at the back of the grid.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
Alright, we gotta play catch up now. Seconds. We've got enough time to catch up.
We need to push now. Use your overtake button for more power.
Carlos Sainz sets the fastest lap. Hamilton takes the fastest lap. On the 3.5. Right now, we are working on catching up to Valtteri Bottas. Lando Norris takes the fastest lap right now of the Grand Prix.
work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
And we now have the fastest lap. 2.5 between me and Valtteri Bottas, so we are catching up to him. I think on the next... down the street. And look at that, we got that down to like a 1.
We're trailing our teammate by 23.8 seconds.
We don't get DRS this time. We'll get it down the other part of the straight. We move up to P20. Sorry. Gotta redo that. I was not happy with the way that played out there, tapping Bottas like that. DRS wide open. We move up to P19. Next up is Antonio Giovinazzi. Well, a lot of these guys are going to have to pit again to change tires, maybe.
Move up to a faster engine mode, please, where 2 laps over target on fuel. Our gap to the car in front is 4.4 seconds.
Yep, but remember,
Okay,
Hamilton...
you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
But you gotta remember, Hamilton did the exact same thing at Monza. So, and like Murray Walker said, anything can happen. Charging our batteries up.
Catching the car ahead, but be aware that these tyres need to last till the end of the race.
I know know that, Jeff. Anyway, let's throw overtake on and try to catch. Grosjean. Oh, look at that. We've caught up. Up to P18. I'll slide in there, thank you. Timmy Reckinen has DRS wide open. I have it open. Who's gonna brake first?
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage. A new strategy is...
Alright, we move up. P15, 4 seconds ahead now is the gap between me and Lance Stroll. 3 seconds now that gap is.
We have excess fuel weighing us down. Set the fuel mix to mode 3. Let's push.
Lap 31. This race has really now become that much more interesting. Tell you that much.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.8 seconds.
And there we go, there's another fast lap. Hi, Lance. Coming right up. And there we are, we'll move up into P14.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Slide up into P13. And there's Mr. Saturday right there. George Russell. And just like that, we move up into P12. Next up is Daniel himself. through maggots and beckets.
Keep managing your tires. Manage your tires. Yellow flag. Caution, caution. The virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta. Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Nick, why'd you have to go and screw that up for me?
Nick's dropped out of the race. Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
There we go. Up into the points.
Gap to car in front is 3.0 seconds.
Next up is Sir Lewis Hamilton. Vettel pits. Ricardo in the pits.
The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
So a lot of these drivers now that are on those soft tires are going to start to come into the pits. So that could mean a big catch-up. I wouldn't be surprised if Hamilton and Albon come into the pits this lap. .7 lead to Hamilton. Hamilton and Albon pit.
Hamilton is stopping now.
Gasly in the pits. Moves us up in to P4. We have a 7-second stop. We have 7 seconds to make up to Esteban Ocon. Verstappen chooses to pit now. Let's see if we can catch it. And we just have Lando Norris ahead of us. 25 seconds. If I end up in P2, I'll take it. Norris pitting. And we've done it. We're back up there into P1. What a charge. What a charge from last to first. But can't rest now. I've got Carlos Sainz on my tail. a charge that was from damaging my front wing on lap 20 back in the 20s to now getting back up into the lead. Oh man, does it feel good. I just gotta let the battery charge. 10, we are on lap 42. Here at Silverstone. And man, what a climb that was. To have that lead by 25 seconds just shrink down to nothing. Here we are, 10 laps to go. Signs directly on our tail. So we are coming down to the closing stages of the British Grand Prix. Lap
You're increasing the
45.
gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Alright, 2-second gap now between me and Carlos Sainz. Oh, getting there. We don't have any time penalties, so we don't have to worry about that.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Alright, fastest lap in. And there's Latifi. DRS wide open. Not going to use the overtake because he does have to let me by.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. The car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
And we are on lap number 47. Good for sector 2, but that doesn't matter. We had the fastest lap of the race so far with a 1:29.266. If I was to pit now, that would really ruin the race for me. Anyway, got a 4-second gap now over Carlos Sainz. We're on lap number 48. Sometimes, like I said, these races go quick, and then other times it does seem like they drag. And for the beginning part, it felt like the race was dragging and everything. But now, with that safety car and having me come all the way back from last place due to that wing damage, front wing damage, to where I am now in P1. I just didn't want to get that penalty and then have that screw up everything. Anyway, lap 49, we are coming down to the end.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, that is what we're looking at, a McLaren 2.3. And I think that's suitable for what, you know, at the time of this recording, we lost that big that big partner for McLaren. So I think a 2.3 is fitting to remember the late partner that passed away for McLaren. Lap number 50.
The car behind is gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
So I say it's fitting for that. Lap number 50, because a friend of mine does not know a friend in our
Be aware we expect the
trivia
grip
group.
levels to start falling away soon.
Does not know what a full deck of playing cards is. Down the straight here. We will run this out on Rich. And like I said at the top, I have taken a look at gameplay of the new feat of the new game, and unfortunately we will not be able to do this. You know, manipulate our fuel like this in the new game. Yes, I was.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
Alright, last lap. Here we are coming. Yeah, same here. And I'm also upset to hear that, you know, the former F1 director passed away too. So this race here, the stream yesterday and today, the last part in this one, is dedicated to the previous head of the FIA F1's division. But he
Awesome
won!
driving today. That's 4 race wins in a row.
4 in a row. Driver of the day. The one that... Yeah, Charlie. The one you...
Here we are then, a fantastic British Grand
No, the one
Prix,
after
and
Charlie.
what a performance it was from our race winners today. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
So, there we are, P1.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
And here comes the champagne. Yeah. There we go. We picked up a lot of that.
Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Iceman increases their championship lead. Now, let's discuss, Ants. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I'll probably go for Pierre Gasly. The team did a good job with the strategy to put him in amongst the pack, but it's the driver's job to capitalise on those opportunities, and he did so with a lot of skill. I know that's at odds with the official decision, but I think they deserve some recognition on a day where both of these drivers are at the top of their game.
Let's move on to the constructors. Our championship leaders retain their position, but their lead is shrinking. Meanwhile, good work from Racing Point this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Well, with that, we cut that lead down for Mercedes down to 53. Over in the standings, yeah, Schumacher retired. He got a DNF. Has 19 points on the board, so let's see if he can earn more. Other notable drivers. Latifi was a lap down. Schumacher and Perez both have retired on that. So we'll move on.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing.
Yeah.
The weather was miserable today, but do you feel this was an advantage for you?
Of course.
So talk us through what happened between you and your rival today. Do you think you were lucky not to end your race with that crash?
Yep.
Great. Well, that's everything.
So 5-3 on that. And 14-6. And Schumacher losing a little bit of a claim because of the DNF there. But we pick up 54% of the total acclaim. Pick up all of our points. All of our money there. 47,500 for that. So 6.1 mil in the bank. Alright, so we're going to get that set up for the Hungarian Grand Prix. First of all, let's go take care of some R&D stuff. We're going to take care of that. We're going to do the magnetic compound. Let's come over here. We'll do heat dispersal. And don't have enough for anything else. So that takes care of all of that. Going back over here to the facilities. Can we do anything? Yes, we can. We're going to update our quality control there. Alright, and we have a lot of time left to earn that money to boost up that. So, with that, now we're going to put in our thing. So we're going to do race simulations. Build up his awareness. We're going to do that. Power. And we're going to do a podium celebration. Alright, so that is the way we've set up our weekend. Let us fast forward to our next event.
Our new parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Alright, so next time when we come back, we will be at Hungary for the Hungarian Grand Prix, the Hungaroring. So, with that, You know, I thank you all for tuning in. And everything. So until next time, I'm Skinny007. I'll see you right back here next time for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Remember, if you like what you see here, give the video a thumbs up, click that big red subscribe button, and don't forget to click that bell notification to be notified of when I go live next. And hey, if you like what I do here and would love to see more of F1, don't forget to join us on Twitch as we play through the entire, as we are also playing F1 and Persona 4 Royal, Persona 4 Golden over there on Twitch. You can follow me also on Twitch at YokoKarama007. So until then, I'm Skinny007. I'll see you right back here next time for more F1 2020. Until then, take care.